Hello everybody, this is Simon with the 15th episode of Let's Play Mega Man 5. Because this game is getting exceedingly lazy during these late levels, we know exactly what to expect. The same thing we had in the third Wily level last time. Refights. First though, gotta make sure we're stocked up on tanks, right? I really don't know what to make of this. If they wanted me to have full weapon energy every stage, why not refill it automatically? Kinda goes to show that even back then, weapon energy being limited was not really needed at all. Also, Rush's hitbox is awfully fucked. You're mostly going to run into this glitch a few times for yourself when you regularly use it. And, I mean, it's a new thing Mega Man 5 added, of course it's going to be horribly coded. This was the useless hallway. Moving right on. This time, instead of how I did it the last time, I'm not going to spurge out about how I think some weaknesses are misplaced. Instead, I'm going to lose a few words about the weapons I'm going to use against them. First of all, the worst of all, Power Stone. It is an awful weapon, it's just absurdly bad. The weakness for it being a weakness for Charge Man makes it even worse because you're almost always better off with the Buster. You can rarely ever use it in normal stages. You will mostly get fucked over by how you will never hit stuff with it. It deals absolute crap damage. Nothing is really weak to it. It gets a few select uses. I think I've showed off many of them. But really, it is the worst weapon in this game and in most others. Crystal Eye is awful too. The only thing it really has going for it is that it is as big as a charged Buster Shot, which helps out a lot against many enemies, like the mice. Other than that, you will never ever use it for being able to split, because this fucks you over almost as much as Power Stone's minute-long on-screen time does. Gyro Attack is the best weapon in this game, hands down. You can fire it upwards, downwards, it's completely controlled by you. It deals tons of damage against most enemies, and it completely rips apart those guys which are weak to it, which are many guys. I don't think I have to say much more about it, it is obviously very good. The only thing it doesn't do that well is interact with how sliding works, obviously, but that's just a minor setback. Water Wave is nigh useless. It is almost as bad as Power Stone, if only for the fact that you can never really use it. There are so few opportunities where it's even possible to apply it, to reach enemies with it. The only thing it has going for it, in comparison to Power Stone and Crystal Eye maybe, is that there are a few enemies that are critically weak to it. And that's about it though. And one or two situations maybe where it is useful for blocking bullets, I guess. Napalm bombs, I love them. Their ability to be fired as mines that float over the floor or falling down is just not good at all. But their good damage combined with the fact that you can spam them is great. It's really great against many enemies, especially really tough ones. So I use it a lot and I enjoy it. Charge Kick is also an awesome weapon. Not only does it make you invincible when you use it, it also deals quite a lot of damage just by virtue of hitting enemies multiple times. The amount of tricks you can pull off with this weapon are staggering. I very much recommend everyone to try it out for themselves. And finally Star Crash. Star Crash is a shield. I think it's fine as a shield, and it's good that you can fire it off too. That's about it. Its main problem is that it gets erased by bullets. I mean, it's good that it blocks bullets, obviously. That's what a shield is for. But especially visible in this fight is how quickly you cycle through the weapon energy, and it really didn't need to have such low reserves. I mean, it's not that good, seriously. Its main problem is also that it doesn't deal any damage whatsoever, except against a few very annoying enemies, which I'm very grateful for. So it's a really good panic button in many situations, like a good shield should be. So it's fine, it's feasible. Gravity Hold is probably the second best weapon after Gyro Attack. It just deals it just deals with many situations which would otherwise be really tough so effortlessly. For example, rooms filled with many small annoying enemies, absolutely no problem. One hit, they're all going to be gone. It's obviously not good against large enemies, which take lots of hits to kill, because it doesn't deal damage, really much damage. It's just the equivalent of one Buster Shot, but still, it's really good. So, weapon talk over, boss talk begin. This boss sucks. It's so bad, I hate it. His pattern, I guess, is pretty easy to understand, because you've already seen all he does. He'll take his sweet ass time moving around on top of the screen, then he'll open up, give you half a second to avoid him crashing down. You have to turn around and shoot him. Two problems. First of all, the window of opportunity to hit him is actually kind of small, meaning that yes, you do have to nail that jump. Problem with that is that the screen moves. I don't know who thought this would be a good idea, but whenever the screen moves downward, if you try to jump during that, your jump will get gimped to hell and back. I'll show this off right at the end. So, if you don't time it exactly right, you will waste your shot. Then you will have to wait another 10 seconds until he falls down, which is shit. Second big problem, the instant death spikes in the middle of the room. You're probably not really in danger to falling into them because, well, when in doubt, tank the hit. But you can always panic. And instant death in a boss fight after the refights is just awful. This whole fight is boring, tedious, and to add insult to injury, his weakness is Star Crash, which you're never ever going to hit him with. Fortunately, the next boss is who am I kidding, it's awful too. But for now, thanks a lot for your attention, and I'll see you in the final video.